Welcome everyone. I have two twin flame reads for you tonight. This is the first one, the main read from the SIRIAN Starseed deck. I don't know if that got clear, did it? Yes, that's better. This is the full first read with all the clarifiers. This is a 7-deck read. We have the Rider, Mini Weight, Romance Angels, Numerology deck, Tarot, Sexual Magic, Gilded Tarot, and Universal Golden Tarot. We do oracles at the end as well. The second read that's in front of you is the main read here, which you see is very blue. There's been a lot of red coming up this past couple days, and now there's a lot of blue, and this is going from today to tomorrow. So this is the full read in front of you. Okay. So let's go ahead and take a deep breath. Sending lots of love and blessings your way. All right, let's get right into this. Today is the 8th. One second here. Okay, so this first read I did at 7:26 last night, which 7 is the Chariot, 26 is the Page of Wands. I cut the SIRIAN Starseed deck at 7:07 last night, actually. So 2 chariots ascending together, side by side, for today, the 8th. The second read is for the 8th to the 9th. So this first read, we have the Hanging Man Chariot for the Major Arcana. And before the read, the Tower, Abundance, which is the Empress, Starseed, which is the Fool. After the read, the Shadow and Reason came up. Shadow is the Devil, and Reason is the Emperor. We have 3 cups, 2 pentacles, 1 sword, and 3 wands. So weighted towards the cups and wands. So a lot of passion there, love and passion. Physical doing, being passionate about things, and then, but very heart-based at the same time. They don't often come up together, the wands and the cups. We have the Page of Cups and the Knight of Pentacles, the King of Wands, and then after the read, the Page of Swords came up. We had double sixes was the main number here, which is the Queen of Pentacles, 6-6. 55, the Ace of Swords, Excalibur, the Truth. 22 of the Fool. And the code line was all about parenting and the number 56. But parenting was broken up into pair and ending. We had 32-13, which is the Journey of 32, the 6 of Wands, and the 13 of the Transition or Death card. And also 24, the Queen of Wands, the sequence 4-5-6, pick up sticks. And that's also the 4D. 1, 2, 3 is the 3D, 4, 5, 6, 4D, 7, 8, 9 is the 5D. 56 is the 2 of Swords, 25 is the Knight of Wands, 23 is the King of Wands, 34 is the 8 of Wands, and then 6, 7, 8, Lay Them Straight, also came up here. So the code line being about parenting and the number 56, which is that 2 of Swords, being in your knowing and either keeping it to yourself because you want to keep your energy pure, or keeping to yourself because you're pretending not to know. Okay, so regarding parenting, toggling up the egg, which references the child, to see the key of 1 of 2. The support system, the Hanging Man, expands the 6 of Cups, right? The children who are loving each other, whether that's the children within or the children without. The stone-breaking plant, you know, the plant that is, it's destined to grow, right? So whether there's a rock on top of it or not, it's still going to get through that rock. That stone-breaking plant, the one that never gives up, multicolored and new. The child seeing the key of 1 of 2. The Hanging Man seeing new perspectives, knowing of emotions and keeping to themselves. Stone-breaking plant occurring in pairs. And dittoing primeval goddess Neith or Ninth of war and creator deity. Also to tease the energetic exchange as key. Supporting the Hanging Man changes with the 6 of Cups, kids, soulmates, or drinking. skinning a cat, trimming the horse's hoofs, removing the door to their room perhaps, and or paring down. So again, when kids are acting up, it seems like there's a lot of energy around that coming up here. And teasing the key too is like, trying to get into somebody's room. And also twins not-ing, so saying not or no. We start with the Page of Cups upright, and beneath that was the Tower, Abundance reversed, Starseed upright, Two of Pentacles reversed, and then Eight of Cups reversed beneath the Page of Cups. So the Page of Cups is that innocent love, or innocent message of love, after a sudden event, explosion, eruption, epiphany, or orgasm. The Empress in lack, in a fresh start, where the big bomb drops, knocking them for a loop in uncomfortable energies with a message of love. Receiving big love from kids perhaps, or Leo, sun and fun, vacation, or full exposure. Working to align with Hermit holding light, letting go to fix, repair, and or make amends at 756, the Chariot and the Two of Swords again. Coming clean about injustice, or Libra reversed. The Page of Cups dependent, or with dependent older sister who spends a lot. And the Queen of Wands and Queen of Pentacles with new passion for the Page of Pentacles reversed, who may be in need of help and offering them time, money, and effort, and or a new life. And sometimes the children's cards can come up as pets too, if you consider them your child. At 8 o'clock here, which is the dance then of the 8, the inner and outer strength, and with a lot of 0 or source energy behind it, or the Queen of Pentacles, which just whistled again. The Queen of Pentacles and the Queen of Wands with teen daughter and her new baby. So it could be the mother with her daughter and the daughter's new child. And it can be a mother who now has a grown child and now all of a sudden had a baby as well. No picnic here. At the tail end, castle in the country, but kids cost money. New passion, new growth, or sex for money. Getting pregnant on purpose to get the guy to support them. Or the Page of Cups offering the Page of Pentacles reversed money to help them get on their feet. In slow down at night, stuck in their head, without peace, with an upside down world, or divine feminine in the 5D. Scorpio upright, Taurus reversed, and Aries upright, Leo upright, Virgo upright, Libra reversed, Cancer upright, and Pisces reversed, all here in the underlying energy. Cancer needing to clear their crown, perhaps. Lobster up in arms. The elephant in the room. That's so funny because I just did that video with my little elephants on my piano. So the elephant in the room, the Queen of Cups reversed, in slow motion going out to eat. Libra reversed and Cancer reversed, getting screwed. Self-love comes up with number 61, but even more so here is karmic completion. The Emperor saving face, the Queen of Cups longing for bliss. The Empress reversed in lack, that could be a miscarriage as well, and the Messenger of Truth rushing in with a message for the Queen of Cups. After death or taking forever to end, recovery from exile, destitution, injury, or illness to offer new life. The dark cello, sold. Planting bulbs. Scoundrel checking to see if the coast is clear, or if the land is cleared yet. The pirate ship sank, no more victims. Aries upright, Taurus and Scorpio both reversed, behind, and now a fresh start. New life with Page of Cups, or message of love, and offered to the divine feminine in 5D, Pisces reversed or Cancer reversed, broken down in self-love. After bliss, and now moving forward after the read, is working on details of surrender to settle out and recover. Impatient in breakup, or for a breakup, or Sagittarius and Gemini both reversed here. So the recent past in this read is the Chariot reversed. Take a deep breath, you guys. The Chariot's reversed, broken, detoxing chaos post-war, and apologies needed, over it, and standing up to end the nightmare with the Page of Swords reversed and the King of Wands upright, knowing and keeping to themselves. Moving, visiting, unstable home, or animal house, which has lots of different connotations, unhappy and suddenly a major connection. Cancer and Capricorn both reversed with Scorpio, and the foundation now at the root of the matter is the Five of Pentacles reversed. Recovery of the Empress reversed, surrendering to fallen angel, lack of patience, and choosing a new path in uncomfortable energies of recovering from losing patience or no longer patient. The central energy at the heart of the matter is this Knight of Pentacles, the loyal, humble servant, the star healer, dreamer, or Aquarius between the King and Queen of Wands. Those two with separate dreams looking opposite ways, and the Queen of Wands looking at the Knight of Swords, rushing in, awake to break up, and a negative past looking back at the Emperor reversed, not having walked away at 8:35, which is strength and the wounded warrior. So the challenge being the hanging man fully exposed, or hanging with kids, or Leo, or on vacation, presenting the truth to the Nine of Pentacles reversed, who could be a dependent or a financial drain, or someone who just lost all their power and money and independence. The Queen of Pentacles sitting pretty. I just whistled again. That's the second time for the Queen of Pentacles. The Queen of Pentacles sitting pretty, and the High Priestess dissatisfied, knowing and keeping to self. The whistle is funny because it's usually with the Queen of Wands that I whistle by accident. And today it's the Queen of Pentacles, and it's not usually her. And it came up twice. So the Queen of Pentacles sitting pretty, and the High Priestess dissatisfied, knowing and keeping to themselves, though. Sunshine, full exposure, or Leo, Queen of Wands, no longer obsessing, or with the Nine of Pentacles reversed and the Knight of Pentacles upright, or no longer caring for the Queen of Pentacles kids or their siblings. Magician is hangry, and the Emperor's reversed. Perhaps drawing funds. And the Page of Swords reversed. The Page of Wands is upright. And the Empress is reversed. With the Hierophant here. This could be the Empress reversed, and then there's the Page of Swords reversed and the Page of Wands upright. So there's an Emperor and then two young people, right? So that can be a father, grandfather, uncle, boss, anyone in power who's either out of control, whether that's abusing power or just sick or not doing well, or just weak. So this is like that elder person with the two younger kids, one doing fine, the other one not, and the Empress reversed as well. So here we have the Emperor and the Emperor, but they're both the Emperor and the Empress, but they're both reversed with these two younger people or grandchildren perhaps. The Empress with the Hierophant, religion, establishment, or Taurus post-war, perhaps dealing with PTSD, with the Messenger of Truth, with truth coming in. And now in the current or crowning situation here is the Four of Swords, after dumping a load, a burden, responsibility, or confessing to journey to lead the way. Patience, patience, a higher love, on break, resting, meditating 5D, powerless or financially draining, dependent, or a new beginning. The Page of Wands is on a quest, rising above, awakening, no longer to be silenced. Flirting or battle of the sexes, the Fool is free to leap with issues at work, dropping the ball or in need of help to move. Or with child support, they may need help with child support and visitation, and healing and forgiveness. After death or clingy, Knight of Cups reversed and King of Swords upright, hangry, with the Emperor reversed, stealing energy, and waking to the dysfunction of the Ten of Pentacles reversed, family, business, or community, and pushing the Queen of Cups reversed out of bed, the Ten of Cups upright sending out the errand boy or delivery that's taking forever. Or the Page of Swords reversed and Page of Wands upright are taking forever to get here. The King of Pentacles reversed is pushing his agenda on the Queen of Cups reversed. He offering a project and or settlement or sharing, and she offering scraps. After death of the Empress reversed, the Emperor reversed, and the Empress reversed with kids, Page of Swords reversed and Page of Wands upright, and them being watched by Virgo or Gemini and Taurus flanking them. Soon is the Five of Cups reversed, getting over loss, regret, by the Sovereign reversed or dependent, offering money or a new life to the Queen of Swords and the Magician with a message of love, or that can be the Queen of Swords, her manifestation, and she's doing well. with a message of love, taming the beast, with delays in coming clean, or in a heated exchange with animal or thief. The world is reversed or upside down, the divine feminine in the 5D, choosing path of standing up for self and innocence. Twin flames are the King of Wands, shaman, starting over at celebration, in breakdown with the King of Swords and happy family, awakening to freedom. Cancer and Capricorn both reversed, and Aries upright here. Reconciliation, let go of control issues, engagement, and wedding all came up here for the twins. And remember, that's all, that came up in the current moment for the twins. So around the twins, or how they're seen, is the Two of Wands, the twin flames, the synchronicities, the dreams, the connecting in prison or anxieties or fear, the sudden event, explosion, eruption, orgasm, or injustice of a connection, and the Knight of Pentacles moving on or planning a proposal. The block for the twins is the Six of Cups reversed, coming clean with no love reciprocated. So that's the block, that's the worry, the fear. It doesn't mean it's actual. So we have parenting, and even more so effort and healing here. Sudden jealous rage with the Empress reversed, or Scorpio upright and Taurus reversed at 9 o'clock on the dot, with a lot of source energy backing up the Hermit, or compassion and endings. Leading the way on journey, implementing a plan to meet up with the Knight of Wands at 9:01, the Hermit and the Magician. After death, or just dead tired, of the Empress reversed and the Hierophant post-war, with the Knight of Swords rushing in and the King of Pentacles reversed, settling out, detoxing betrayal of the King of Cups and the Empress both reversed, along with Scorpio, Capricorn reversed and Emperor reversed with bad news, or spying and lying in negative self-talk, with the Divine Feminine coming out of the E-Tower for a party or socializing, with Hierophant, Taurus, religion, or a ceremony, or a tradition, commitment, or a marriage. The journey of the Capricorn reversed and the Emperor reversed, without notifying the Divine Feminine, so somebody might be coming to see someone but not giving them a heads up or a notice. So the journey of the Capricorn Emperor, that could be one or two people, they're both reversed, but without notifying the Divine Feminine in order to come together for a commitment. The Page of Cups recovering from exile of the King of Wands shaman, perhaps to have a meal. In a breakthrough of the Knight of Pentacles, challenged by the Hanging Man, or hanging out to get over the past or childhood issues. Awakening and rising above with good news on the journey, with shadow work and no reason or rhyme, without notice, coming together with the Divine Feminine in commitment or at a scheduled event or gathering at 9:12, which is the Hermit and the Hangman. The Page of Cups message of love about a breakup and an offer of a new life and or bliss. Recovering, the Knight of Pentacles, that loyal, humble servant, the workhorse, rising above the awakening and challenged by wisdom, seeing new perspectives, and the King of Wands over loss, regret, and the twin flames falling out on the journey, or with bad childhoods, both on the journey, going through the shadow and the chaos with no logic and ego death, losing control and negative self-talk, for the Divine Feminine's heart to come out and open up and commit to coming together. The Knight of Pentacles on the journey, the Hierophant with two Empresses, one light, one shadow, a need to apologize for not knowing which was which at 9:18, which is funny because it's my birthday. All right, so that was the first one. And the read from today now. Today's the 8th of the Strength card, the Dance. And the day adds up to 15 today, which is the Devil, which is also a 6, though, which is love, family, and community. So again, the shadow side of your normal everyday to day, your normal day to day. And I'm sure Mercury must be retrograde or something because I can't talk for anything right now. Okay, so again, faith and patience had come up from last night to today. And in this read, first thing I noticed was there are no reds in the read. They were all blues. And then faith. And I also noticed the last cards In this read going up at the end here, the ones I pull after the read, they were all coming up with just the crown of the head showing up top. That's all I had room to put out. So the crown was very significant there. And then at 9:40, which is the Hermit and the Page of Cups, F orbs came up, which has to do with F, expansion and contraction, the phi energy of the orbs, which has to do with thoughts and words, but also blind men and orphans. I finished clarifying this read at 9:52, the Hermit and the Queen of Swords, the major arcana, higher self, and Chariot. And before the read, the Great Wheel of Fortune. We had 5 cups in this read, which doesn't happen very often. 5 cups, 3 swords, and 1 pentacle. No wands here. Okay, like I said, it's a lot of blue, no red. Wands are very red. So a lot of cups are heart-based energy, a lot of emotions. With the King of Cups, the Knight of Swords, a lot of people here. King of Cups, Knight of Swords, Knight of Cups, Page of Cups, Queen of Pentacles. The Queen of Cups came up before the read, and after the read, the Queen of Wands, Page of Pentacles, King of Wands, King of Pentacles. You see how many people there are here? So this definitely could be a gathering, whether it's today or within the next couple days, which is interesting because I'm going to a 1-year-old birthday party on Saturday. So it's kind of like that energy. So we have 44 coming up here, which is that 4 of Cups, the grounding and integrating and mastering of love, especially receiving it. We have 8, 9, 10, begin again and again and again. 78 of the 10 of Pentacles, 47 of the 7 of Cups, 24 of the Queen of Wands, and 12 of the Wise Man, the Hanged Man, and 531. So that can be the Hierophant, and 31 of the 5 of Wands, which is expansion and conflict, perhaps. That can be games and the pursuit of happiness as well. But it also could be 53 of the Knight of Swords, the Messenger of Truth, and the 1 of the Magician. So the code line here was all about physical activity, perseverance, compassion, and moderation, and they were all broken up. So I'll get into that in a bit. The code line number was 19 from 9 and 10, 9 more significant than 10 here, but 19 is the Sun. And the code line here, to tease, and the definition of FS came up a couple days ago. And one of the definitions of that is femtoseconds. Femtoseconds, which is a very minute number. So it's basically teasing no time at all, femtoseconds, mastered by expanding and contracting, getting good at the keys, being clear and be wise, the high vibe DNA, messenger of truth, to get their wish with the moral man who toggles up, or in other words, connects to their divine feminine. Source, a safe, sofa, or a rush for the Sophia, the divine feminine collective. The king, knight, and queen are the high court, but the messenger of truth gets their wish and self-fulfillment. Destiny and the moral man with the high vibration. To stoke or hit the bottle, secrecy, or the Italian state railway, the king needs to expand and contract. The knight needs the key, but the sage is all in one. Wise, clear queen, the high vibe Knight of Swords, messenger of truth with satisfaction. The genie in the bottle. The moral man toggles up in their high vibration. Okay? So the masculine learning to be in his divine feminine and connect with his divine feminine. So physical activity, perseverance, compassion, and moderation came up, but they were all broken up. So the messages I was getting from them were as follows. So the P was separated from physical, and the A was separated from activity. So the P was coming up as pressure, power of pH, or proton. And you notice the proton never comes up. The electrons come up all the time, and the neutrons come up sometimes, but the protons rarely come up in the things that have come up here. So the pressure, the power of the pH, and remember I always talk about the pH as the alkaline needs to be a little more than the acid, just like the light needs to be a little bit more than the dark. The power of the pH, or proton, and pop. To hoist, lift, house, keep the balls up in the air of his, her, or its home. There's a lot about house and home here. With A in activity was the A court, referencing, could be a courtroom, could be a tennis court for all I know, but it also is like the process of courting, co-creation with gratitude. Okay, a court, co-creation with gratitude. You know, it could be like a king's court as well. So to hoist, lift, house, the pressure and power of the pH or proton or pop. To hoist, lift, house, or keep the balls up in the air, right? The day-to-day of living in a home. His, there could be a whore, his, her, or its home. So I guess a whore is coming up. Somebody's calling somebody a whore. And then a court, co-creation with gratitude. Someone getting an MRI. Perseverance and co-empassion. I was getting the M separated from these things, right? So M, instead of compassion, it was coming up as co-empassion, like impassioning something, but doing it together, impassioning. And then moderation came up the same way as the M odoration. And odorations was coming up as, I mean, a couple different meanings, but it's the same word as operation, except the P is a D. So there was more focus on the device rather than the process of the operation or procedure or function. The odoration is focusing more on the actual device, the masculine toggling up instead of the divine feminine needing to ground so much. The P holds the fort down, but the D transcends the fort. Okay? So this one in front of you, this read here, starts with the King of Cups upright. So this right here on the top is the King of Cups. But right below him is the Queen of Cups, and they're both upright together. So I want to preface this by that couple is in the underlying energy on the top together. Beneath him and her is the wheel, the great wheel upright, the Seven of Pentacles. In this deck is the divine feminine in the E tower, her heart in the E tower. But then we have the Four of Wands upright, the home, and the Two of Swords upright, and then the Queen and King of Cups. So the King of Cups is upright after destiny of reaping rewards, at home, knowing and keeping to self for peace of mind with the Queen of Cups and King of Cups. And the King of Cups received a passionate offer from the King of Pentacles reversed. And whether you can trust him, I don't know, he's reversed there. So sharing and being charitable or settling out, draining, sickening, or in need of sunshine or energy, overworked sovereign, or the King of Pentacles reversed is overworking to get a child or partner to be independent. The King of Swords reversed is feeling, the Queen of Swords reversed is feeling guilty or shame, with the Emperor and King of Swords both upright here with a secret and drained, or the High Priestess, Pisces or Virgo, in need of sunshine, overexposed star, over isolating, going crazy or losing their mind or coming out. At 11:03, Justice and the Empress. Children or Leo, and ego out of control, or fell off the horse while mother was watering everything, not just the plants. And I know about that. My mother did that when her Alzheimer was accelerating. She'd water the plants 10 million times a day. All right, so, or a bird is taking off to the stars, and the Hermit reversed sundowning, running out of energy and not thinking right, especially at night. Leo reversed and Aquarius upright and Virgo reversed, or a parent left the house and has no idea where they are. Deception, confusion, as the King of Swords is upright, perhaps as the star, perhaps a healer, dreamer, or Aquarius, losing their mind, or with a Hermit reversed, or Virgo reversed, or Cancer reversed, who is. Land and sea, ripples and tributaries, merging into one, the King of Swords, perhaps with Virgo in his chart. Stars on ice, or he is on ice, preserved very well, looks young but acts like an old man. Or the sun is melting. I was just getting the Wicked Witch. I'm melting. Or the sun is melting the ice and slippery, or making doctor and dentist appointments, being the patient, which we just talked about in my little 10-minute video. If you haven't watched it, check it out. Sundowning, moon downing, the dark unable to see the light. Or vision is going, or their mind is going, or going crazy keeping secrets. Destined divine feminine's heart, being home with peace of mind, with the Queen of Cups and King of Cups both upright, and then there were 2 hermits both reversed as well. Worth waiting for comes up, and beneath that is stay optimistic about your love life. At 1237, the Hangman and the King of Cups. And I was getting really cold right there in connection. So Temperance, High Priestess, or Sagittarius and Pisces. A Sagittarius may be a drinker or a potion person, right? Depending on which side of the energy they're on. And then the Pisces could be the one with the keys. So Temperance or High Priestess, or Sag and Pisces, a moody female or Sag trying to be patient with the High Priestess, tempting them with keys and secrets, codes, strange bedfellows or sleeping with the enemy, soulmate connection, being proposed or receiving the postman, being proposed to, but they may be thinking of another while they're receiving this proposal or offer. Or maybe sitting there wondering whatever happened to someone they're thinking about. Flames in the fountain, but won't burn out, floating and whispering, a penny for your thoughts. Holding karmic with chocolates, desserts and herbs, or lots of offers and deliveries, a drunk night out, or high and passed out in chair together, with a mess on the floor, spilled drinks, food, candies, perhaps a cuff, too, still on their wrist. Ball and Jane, or coat, Jane? Ball and chain, so Jane's coming up too, or codependent tie. Perhaps not sure if divine masculine is a loving man or a player addict, sleazy sex or making love, only knowing they're always a part of, at 1249, which is the Hangman and the 9 of Cups. At 1250, the Hangman and the 10 of Cups, the family that's happy or that emotional fulfillment. Potion and keys, or alcohol and weed. Selling dreams or drugs, not sure what to make of. Health comes up here with number 71, the 3 of Pentacles. For me, that's the co-creation place card. Environment comes up here, which is very green, with the number 44, grounding and integrating and mastering of love. Sundown, drained, sick and tired, overexposed or radiated. The magician juggling their tools by 4s, yet choking on their words, deliberating and needing to swallow their pride. Holding back a call or an announcement, not heeding the call to action. Settling out or being charitable at night, or with Cancer upright, third party, or with negative group or associations. Partiers, gossipers, sneaky people, or now coming clean, or cleaning up after a party that destroyed the house. Only untrustworthy people are around them at night. The wolves howling, with the crab pretending to be a lobster with red beady eyes, the inner workings of time slowed to a standstill as the new moon approaches, as the date strikes 11ths. Elephants of the other side, holding stores of water, are about to blow. Perhaps the alarm goes off along with the water showers, or flooding as ice melts, wiping the slates clean. At 101, 2 magicians, or destined magician, Leo reversed, Gemini or Virgo upright, Aquarius reversed, and Cancer upright here. Coming clean or cleaning up the act or space. The King and Queen of Cups with Hermit reversed and Hermit reversed. Perhaps they're twins. Worth waiting for, grieving process to focus on health with number 71 and co-creation. The Queen of Swords is reversed with the King of Swords upright and the Emperor upright, guilty between them. The King of Swords was secret, draining him, or psychic abilities, and in need of a vacation. At least with snow, it lights up the night, so crazy people can see better. Or 2 people with Virgo in chart are coming out grieving, focusing on health and checkups. Juggling the rainbow with eye on the high vibrational prize, the Page of Cups reversed and the King of Pentacles reversed are not seeing things the same way. One may be emotional and rejected, and the other's all about money and logic. Both at a loss, or both dropped the ball at 110, where I connected. Defenseless to energies and or attacks, and walking away suddenly, or explosively in a split, lies, deception, and bad influences, partiers, gossips, manipulators, liars, and drunks. Hanging out or hung out to dry by insecure manipulator without tools to manifest. The illusionist, no special DNA, or the Capricorn upright and Gemini or Virgo reversed, hanging out to see another perspective and feeling insecure. At 114, the Magician and the Temperance card, or the Angel. At 116, which is then the Tower coming in with the Magician, the recent past is the Four of Cups reversed. No longer an island to themselves, the Chariot on the move bumps into the runner who's not looking where they're going, or running to the getaway vehicle, stealing bliss, or stealing post-painful ending, now that the worst is over. The King of Cups divorced, stubborn bull, or broke from contract, establishment, religion, or one with Taurus in their chart, who may be not working, stuck, is on strike, or just refusing to move on, destined to dump a load, a burden, responsibility, or confess, or hurt their back falling over, with good news coming in the journey, away from the wounded warrior who's guarded, or victim mentality and separation and heartbreak with Scorpio, or death, end, dark night, or transition, and starting over in love, no longer bored. The King of Cups getting cleaned up, was offered new growth, creativity, or sex by the King of Pentacles reversed, rejected and vulnerable, or the King of Pentacles can't work with the Page of Cups reversed, so the King of Cups may not want this for their child. Or it would mean they had to work with spoiled daughter who can do no wrong in their father's eyes, of his and no thank you please. At 125, the Magician and the Knight of Wands. Or the King of Cups may not want to work with the Knight of Pentacles reversed Taurus, who doesn't take responsibility. So it's like one father, the King of Pentacles, is coming up with the Nine of Pentacles and then the Knight of Pentacles reversed. So they could be his kids. And then the King of Pentacles is coming up with the Page of Cups reversed. So neither father may want to work with either one of their each other's kids, right? They could be brothers or something like that, or partners. So, and this could be like, partners wanting to bring their kids into the business, but the other partner doesn't want to work with them. So either which way, there's an issue with them. Or the King of Cups may not want to work with the Knight of Pentacles reversed Taurus, who doesn't take responsibility seriously, or may be seen as lazy and or defensive. Cancer and Scorpio, both upright here, could be the King and Queen of Cups, dealing with Taurus reversed and Libra upright. And remember that the King and Queen of Cups not only could be couples, but they could be brother and sister, or mother and grown child, or father and grown child, okay? So just keep that in mind, because there's definitely some families here, of siblings. Yeah, so for in the large cards for this read, the main read, we have the King of Cups, the Queen of Cups, the Page of Cups, the Knight of Cups. The Knight and Page are reversed, and then the Nine of Cups. So it literally could be like 5 siblings in the Cups family, just so you get an idea of the energy there. The foundation here is the Knight of Cups reversed. Jealous or insincere or moody or just feeling rejected. Regarding the Ten of Pentacles, family, business, or community, in energetic exchange or lots of back and forth communication or travel. With injustice, bad judge, or Libra reversed, stuck in their head, without peace or without a peaceful place to go. The central energy at the heart of the matter is the higher self. Grieving loss, regret, or disappointment, or sad about confession and yet happy with self. Queen of Cups with Scorpio child out of work, or higher self dumping a load. Pisces or Virgo and Libra upright. King of Cups, on the King of Cups side, dumping responsibilities, and on the Queen of Cups side, purging to be happy with self. Or Queen of Cups Scorpio, or in dark night, or death, an end, or transition, receiving a message regarding work issues or perhaps a job, or job applications. Dropping the ball, the act, the facade, the patterns. The King of Pentacles reversed may be offering them something, but does he have the money to back it up? The challenge being the Knight of Swords upright, sending 5D messages to the Knight of Wands reversed player falling short with soulmate, inner or outer children loving each other here. The King of Wands may be paralyzed without affection or love. With his eye on the Queen of Pentacles, though, messenger of truth sending messages out. The Magician reversed, insecure, with Fool free to leap and do as they please at 154, the Magician and the Page of Swords, that message again. Afraid to end the cycle with the Divine Feminine in the 5D world, the Queen of Cups is focusing, I just got a whistle again for the Queen of Cups there. She could be, so a lot of times I'll get Queen of Pentacles is the Queen of Cups or Queen of Pentacles is the Queen of Wands. So there could be like two women have a lot of earth in them, but they differentiate them by telling you that one's the Queen of Cups or one's the Queen of Wands. So I was just whistling with the Queen of Pentacles and the Queen of Cups, so they could be the same person. Queen of Cups focusing on heart, facing their fears, and or Queen of Pentacles planning a new life or withholding time, money, and effort from Patient Angel or Sagittarius, King of Wands, who's happy alone, with the Ten of Pentacles, family, business, or community, and no lover or no affection in divorce or Taurus reversed or broken contract or commitment, and or seeing synchronicities of bliss or multiple options and confusion now that the worst is over at 159, which is the Magician and the Five of Swords, that war within. Blissy pillows or bliss of journeyman at peace with High Priestess, secret, or psychic abilities, or Pisces or Virgo dumping multiple loads together, both emotional and physical, with a small message, or the Page of Swords coming clean, or cleaning up their act or their room, or suddenly all hell breaks loose at home, or sudden union. Explosions, eruptions, epiphanies, orgasms of bliss, and the Divine Feminine 5D, avoiding walking away from unfair or codependent relationship, or no longer willing to put up with hurting themselves, depression, cutting, drinking, boys who are not good for them. This definitely could be, teenagers dating the wrong people. The Page of Cups reversed, rejection, vulnerable or spoiled child in a split, divide, lie, and or BS, walking away from those out in the cold, left behind, injured, ill, destitute, in exile, seeing delusions of grandeur, or perhaps there could be victim mentality here as well, or victims with options, that they don't have to be victims, or lovers out in the cold, seeing synchronicities together. The Page of Wands inspired to separate, with the Knight of Cups reversed, jealous and rejected, or insincere, and they could be withholding and acting like a patient angel, like they're perfect, or refusing to give love and money until receiving a higher love, or Sagittarius. Page of Pentacles reversed in energetic exchange with the Page of Wands upright. That could be the third energy in a split. Separation, heartbreak with the Knight of Cups reversed, playing hardball with no big love at work, or withholding third party, dumping a load, burden, responsibilities, or confession after the fact. Patient angel of a higher love, one step at a time, off the beaten path. The battle is over with the Queen of Swords reversed, wounded warrior who's guarded, or the Queen of Swords reversed with a guard in prison, perhaps. Soon as the Page of Cups reversed, vulnerable in connection, the Emperor upright without lover or affection or going through a breakup, and the Six of Cups inner children loving each other and present. To the Empress upright, prisoner, or she could be with a hostage. Prisoner, anxiety or trapped, defenseless or without excuse, she is upright, the Empress here. The Fool is free to leap to their happily ever after in bliss. The Emperor in partnership with kids present. The Empress with hands tied, defenseless to energies, or freedom and happiness. Or the Empress with anxiety has happy family, and the Emperor has an all-business partnership. So it's like, a relationship where they really aren't together, but they just, stay together for the stability, with vulnerable kids between them. The twin flames are seeing themselves as the Queen of Pentacles, temptation waving and ready to rumble as necessary. The Page of Pentacles reversed, needy and starting over, now pushed to their emotional limits, rising above or awakening to the devil in ego death, needing strength and courage, or the Queen of Pentacles with Capricorn, offense, and Leo reverse, defense, merging to the middle for a kickoff, facing fears. Very soon, forgiving and learning, past life relationships, and getting to know each other. New love, very important here. At 225, the High Priestess and the Knight of Wands. New love. The Queen of Pentacles upright and the Page of Pentacles reversed can be a mother and child, but it also could be a relationship where someone's trying to get something new off the ground. So Queen of Pentacles upright, Page of Pentacles reversed, a child or starting fresh and in need of help. Perhaps the devil shows up waving, right, that temptation, and then put on defensive end, right? So one is temptation, the other then polarizes and becomes defensive. At 227 is the High Priestess and the Ace of Wands, that new passion. Around the twins, or how they're seen, is the Chariot, boldly moving forward without option, because that's the Chariot. It doesn't want to be still. After they choked, though, or pending an announcement or calls, Divine Feminine in the 5D reaping rewards of the heart. And the block for the twins is the Nine of Cups, getting your wish, self-satisfaction, after suffering in silence and feeling defenseless as third party or social distancing or with bad influences around, and yet still coming out satisfied with self. Physical activities, perseverance, compassion, and moderation, but even more so here, self-love and new beginnings. The first one's out, and I was getting this in a weird way. It's a lot of purple and green coming out today, and that's third eye and the heart chakra. So moderation and compassion was coming out for the masculine, and then perseverance and physical activity more coming out for the feminine. And then even more so, we have self-love and new beginnings, and that's coming in after those two things. So the Knight of Pentacles reversed, stubborn in hiding, defenseless to unwanted advances, dumping a load with third party through work in breakup or no affection, with Queen of Wands holding on to the Ten of Pentacles, family, business, or community money, and leaving him hung out to dry with his synchronicities and bliss. Or in hiding, anxiety, fear, or she may be in prison, the Queen of Wands amidst Scrooge, who could be the Emperor, and the Hangman, who could be someone with Taurus in their chart, along with Gemini reversed, Taurus reversed, Capricorn upright, and Sagittarius upright here. The Queen of Wands could have two men, or be in control of both partners, or she could be in control of partner and father, both having them whipped. Prison, anxiety, fear, or trap. The Queen of Wands in a losing battle, with the Queen of Swords reversed, wounded warrior in split, with the Page of Pentacles reversed in need of help, money, or opportunity, perhaps from or with the King of Wands, shaman, and the King of Pentacles, who's reversed, in a happy ending or the end to an emotional cycle. Or the King of Pentacles reversed is losing money and status, but in the end is emotionally fulfilled and healthy. At 243, the High Priestess and the Three of Cups coming together. The King of Cups and the Knight of Cups reversed, and the Queen of Pentacles on the Chariot. Perhaps the three of them are on the move together, ascending, starting over with higher self, and challenged by the Messenger of Truth, Page of Cups, who could be vulnerable or feeling rejected, but getting their wish of bliss in hiding, the Queen of Wands in split or dividing up assets, with the Queen of Swords reversed, Page of Pentacles reversed, the King of Wands upright, and the King of Pentacles reversed, happy family, or one big lie, needing clarity, with the Page of Pentacles reversed, the King of Wands, and the King of Pentacles who's reversed. The King and Queen of Cups starting over, coming clean, or cleaning up, with the Knight of Cups reversed, who could be a child of theirs if they're a couple, and their higher self. So if that's the case, this could be, the Knight of Cups could be the Divine Masculine or Divine Feminine, and the King and Queen of Cups could be their parents or siblings. The Knight of Cups is dealing with their higher self in bliss, with the worst now over, and challenged by the Knight of Swords, Messenger of Truth, or 5D messages. The Queen of Pentacles upright and the Page of Cups reversed, hiding, or the Page of Pentacles is vulnerable, rejected in fear or prison, trapped, moving, traveling, ascending to self-satisfaction. Imprisoning Queen of Wands, who's lying to the Page of Pentacles, King of Wands, and King of Pentacles reversed, or lying about that they're unable to get their business off the ground, or a child who needs help, or perhaps she had a miscarriage or an abortion that she didn't tell anyone about, at 343, which is the Empress and the Three of Cups. All right, so we're going to pull an energy deck card. Let's see what comes up for you guys. It's 7:14 on my clock and 49:40 here. 49:40 is the Get Your Wish card and the Page of Cups. But the Page of Cups is reversed here, feeling very vulnerable and rejected or shy, or perhaps spoiled and entitled, being a brat. It can be the same person all in one, or it can be a baby who just won't stop crying. And then the 714 is the Chariot, and the Temperance card are the angels. Patience. Patience. That's my new word, since I told you about all the negative connotations that patience has. Patience means authentic person, someone who expresses their true feelings. Patience. I don't know if that's the correct spelling in that language, but I'm going to say it, patience. All right, so for everybody watching, the best and highest good of all is concerned. What do we need to know and learn? And let's clear all blocks to positive energy flow in all chakra layers, auric layers, grounding, and galactic cords across all dimensions of time, space, matter, and reality for the highest good of all is concerned. And fill that empty space with only beautiful divine love and diamond crystalline light. And so it is. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, so we have door to personal healing and happiness, number 34. There's the rainbow opening up the windows with the bird. And it's like saying, you know, this is the purification energy, but it's like it's all cleaned up, like cleaning out the house and opening the windows. And the thinking man, now he can think better because now he's got everything in order. The 46 is the 6 of Cups, the children in the garden, you know, going back into his childlike heart. The 34 is the energetic exchange back and forth, the arrows of love as well, loving oneself. And then here we have the community of coming together. And like I said, there's a lot of people in this read, so there's definitely gatherings that are happening here. The Chariot, number 7, was up right here. It's just people could be driving to celebrations together, or they could be going on a road trip together. But either which way, someone's got their house cleaned out, and this could be a divine masculine getting time alone, sending them out on a road trip or to a party so that they can have some clean energy right here by themselves. Okay? The bottom of the deck here is, oh, and there's victory in all of this here with the 28 and the twin flames, choosing a path. There's peace here. And then we have, oh, and then the woman holding a heart after that. Okay, 44 is the grounding, integrating, mastering, and receiving love for the divine feminine. She's in peace. The underlying energy is the 21 of the world and strategy, perhaps journaling. We have the compass there. We got the key there, right? The strategy, perhaps on a ship as well. Ship's captain, ship's log. And then I was just getting Star Trek. Okay, man holding a coin. So man holding a coin, the 3 of Cups. 3 of Cups is reversed in this read, but there's definitely it might be because there's a party coming up and it's not here yet. So man holding a coin. And the King of Pentacles was reversed, so he definitely could be reversed right now, pending coming together. And then there may be a strategy, planning something, because we have, here's the masculine here, strategizing on what he wants to do next. Okay? All right, so let's see. Let's just go to the journey of love. Take a deep breath. Okay. Whoop. Now they're falling up. What is our takeaway from these reads today? What do we need to know? Okay, we got a bunch of cards that came out right there. Bottom of the deck is Becoming, 34, which is the 8 of Wands, the arrows of love, or a lot of energy, energetic exchange back and forth, becoming. And although this is a very beautiful card, it's also very 2D here, but I love the colors in it. And across the waters, the 23 is the King of Wands. And he was upright in this read. So the King of Wands may be crossing the waters, and here's a feminine standing within the vortex, but kind of in the wall, not fully stepping into the vortex. She's kind of like waiting for the masculine to be seen before she fully embodies it. It's kind of interesting there. Look at the colors, they're very much the same. They're similar. Okay, so the underlying energy is becoming. She's there waiting. And then here we have we have 5 cards that came out all together. Within nothing, there's everything, the number 2 of the High Priestess, and this always reminds me of an ultrasound of the womb. But you also see that this is the land up here. There's some kind of structures up here, and this is the below the ground, like a tunnel. Like it could be referencing the womb of Gaia as well. Could be referencing the underground tunnels as well. But within nothing, there's everything, right? Within nothing, there's the underground you never think about. But there may be all this stuff going on that you have no idea about. And then here we have the spiral dance of the goddess, the 29 of the 3 of Wands. Again, there's that olive oil energy, but also can be the energy of gangrene. And here we have all this feminine stuff, like the fallopian tubes and the pearl and the ultrasound of the womb, right? But you have to go through the fallopian tubes to get to the womb. It's a long, drawn-out process is what I'm getting to get to the womb. And so they're paralleling that with our journey. We have to journey from the ovary to the womb. And that's not always a fun process. Sometimes you get strangled in the fallopian tubes, right? And then you have to have surgery. It's not always a straight shoot. All right, so we have the woman of the earth, man of the sky. Or excuse me, the other way. Maybe it goes both ways. Man of the earth, woman of the sky. 48 is the 8 of cups, walking away within. Here we have the psychic abilities and the secret, keeping to yourself. Here's being present to the moment. Here's walking away within. It's like finding the sun within you. It's like the pearl goes from white to gold. It's like transforming into the Christ light within. And this really is representing above the earth, right? Here we have below the earth, and here is the earth, and this is above the earth with the sun. And you see how these both have the same kind of roughness to them. And this is the traveling between the realms, right? The tunnel, the portals, the wormholes, so to speak, right? That could definitely be representative of a wormhole. But again, they're underground as well as above ground, okay? Saying around the sun are the etheric connections or portals, and then below the earth there are them as well. And then we have the contemplation of the 69 and the feminine contemplating all of this. And 69 is the Ace of Pentacles, the offer of a new life of perfect contentment, and contemplating all that she's been through. And then we have the sweet soul rising after processing, allowing that sweet soul to come back up. And this can be mother and child as well. How the child so easily can pick your spirits back up again. And this can be a process of saying that there's a child waiting to come into your womb. Or just a rebirthing of your union or what you're going to be doing. But there is a lot of contemplation on the feminine's part. There's a lot of energy of the feminine's already being there and just waiting, right, for the entrance of the masculine. And I love this, like the blues here, the greens here, the golds here, they're all the circle and the egg or the sun or the pearl. And the feminine contemplating all of that. What will make her life of perfect contentment now that she's been through all of these stages alone, right? Through the ovary, the fallopian tubes, and the uterus, and now out into the earth, sitting on a stump or a log, and now contemplating the other universes outside in the upper realms, and feeling it all, the sweet soul rising, the lightness of it. The 20 of the judgment, the decision, the wake-up call to wake the dead, knowing that there's going to be a lot of children coming that need mothers when the children are rescued from the tunnels under the ground. There's going to be a lot of mothers that are going to be called to help the children who need places to be. I've gotten that before too, but that's definitely coming up. All right, we're going to read the first one. Within nothing there is everything. Number 2. From a point of stillness, a moment, a complete universe is opening up to you, endlessly expanding. Your every thought and intention sends ripples of consciousness through the universe. What a creative being you are. You are sending consciousness into motion, bringing your creation into being with every inner desire, with every whispered wish. The universe receives your yearning and aspirations with open arms, returning them to you as manifestation in your life. What is really in your heart? Open your arms, sigh, speak your truth, your heart truth, aloud to the loving universe and receive it as your destiny manifesting now. This oracle brings a message to you, something that you want is on its way to you now. It may seem to be coming out of nowhere, no sign on the horizon to give you hope, yet it is coming to you anyway. It is spiritual law that you cannot be denied the manifestation of your heart's desire. Trust and remain open to the tide of universal love, rushing toward you, swelling within you, now. The wind moves gently, through trees quiet water flows. Life's song calls softly. And there you go. Drink your water, get your rest, get your joy, get your nature. I should make a song out of that for you. Rise and be loved. Bye.